Hey, what's up? It's Ted's Booze Cellar, the most premier alcohol review show here on YouTube, presented by me, your most gracious host, Ted. Now, I've got another beer from July's beer subscription box set from Brewdog, and this one's a bit more out there because last night's episode was on a pretty sort of straightforward Pilsner, and so I'm going to be interested to see what this one is like. This is another one by Brewdog themselves, and this is Mallow Laser Quest, which is a marshmallow and pineapple IPA. Now, the last time we had a marshmallow IPA, it was a bit of an interesting experience, so I'm interested to see what this ends up being like and if it'll be any good. And generally speaking, my experiences with Brewdog IPAs have been broadly consistently decent, so I'm looking forward to this. And I've got to say, the design of the can is a bit confusing. I'm not really sure what kind of imagery they're going for in their visual design. And the colours don't exactly meld together the best, but then again, I have seen uglier cans, so I'll give that a 6 out of 10 for the design of it. And to be fair, you know, I've seen cans that have really boring and ugly looking cans that, you know, then taste absolutely great. So let's see what this is like. So, ooh, already really smells quite strong actually. So yeah, definitely getting a bit of a marshmallowy after smell there, with the pineapple-y through line, a touch of like coconut and vanilla as well. Yeah, it kind of smells like what I'd expect really from something that's titling itself as a pineapple and marshmallow IPA. I kind of get the feeling that like a lot of the people who might sometimes watch these videos might look at beers like this and go, oh, that sounds gross, that sounds bizarre, why would you drink something that's that weird and out there? But then again, like, I think if you kind of don't at least try and force yourself to try something a little bit less contemporary, a little bit more out there, then you'll never discover what is good and what isn't bad, really. So I think it's worth me reviewing stuff that's a bit more weird and confusing and a bit daft like this than not reviewing it and just reviewing the same kind of beers again. So I will give this smell of this a good sort of 6.5 out of 10. It's not an amazing smell, and it definitely has this weird undertone to the smell of it that I'm not quite sure to put my finger on. But it doesn't smell bad, and so I'll have myself a quick palate cleanser of water, I think. And then we'll see what the beer actually is like. So with the most important part of the video coming up, bottoms up, and to everyone, I hope you have a great week ahead. Ooh. Oh, that is a bit weird actually. It's got this very bland sort of just kind of fake juice, sort of like juice drink sort of taste at the beginning. You know when you sort of like have a carton of juice and it's like, it says, oh, such and such flavoured juice drink, you know it's going to taste terrible. And that's kind of the impression I get from the initial taste of this. Because it basically tastes like a pineapple flavoured juice drink. And then for some reason, the more I drink of it, the more I get the impression that I'm getting a cold. Like, it's just a weird, cloying, kind of sweet smell that kind of sticks in the throat a bit, and it lingers a bit too much as well. And then the marshmallowiness comes in right at the end, and not only is there not enough of it to counterbalance the sharp sweetness of the pineapple flavour, but it gets so muddled up by the texture that it kind of just ends up being a moot point, really. That it might as well just not be there. This honestly might as well just be a pineapple flavoured IPA. And I actually think that they would probably benefit themselves if they had just made it like that. Because quite frankly, I think that this beer has a bit of an identity crisis in the sense that it just tries to do too much at once. And on one hand, a thing that a lot of IPA newcomers have a problem with in terms of IPAs is that a bit of kick at the back of the throat kind of puts them off, and I understand that, but thankfully there isn't that with this case. So if you're new to coming into IPAs, you might want to give this a shot, although quite frankly you could probably do better, because this is honestly one of the most boring, underwhelming IPAs I've had in a really long time that tries to do too much and is essentially the purveyor of all and master of nothing, really. It's just kind of a boring IPA that's a bit below average, and it doesn't really have that much to write home about. So ultimately I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. So yeah, not really a great way to finish off the weekend, but hopefully we will have something a bit better to look forward to next weekend. And if you guys did like this video, leave a like, share and subscribe. If you have any suggestions for future episodes of Ted's Booze Cellar, let me know in the comment section down below. And if you want to check out anything else I do online, I'll leave the links to all that in the video description down below. But until next time, have fun, stay safe with whatever you're doing. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Have fun, stay safe, wash your hands, take a mask with you to the shops, drink responsibly, know your limits, and I'll see you guys at the bar next time on Ted's Booze Cellar. Hopefully, I'm probably going to get another beer that doesn't taste so boring.